This is Frontline Report. Let's get right to it. US Central, FE2, Tunnels, Rush. This one wasn't just a win, it was a runaway offensive performance. Coalition didn't just move sectors, they rolled them. Pressure never dropped, and every defensive setup felt like it was already a step behind. The reason becomes obvious when you look at the board. One player breaks 100 eliminations, and when that happens in Rush, it changes everything. Defense doesn't get to breathe, rotations get punished, and every hold collapses faster than it should. Or fought, but this was uphill the entire time. Now over to US East, Server 673, Siberia, Conquest. Ends with 298 tickets remaining. This was less explosive, but just as decisive. Coalition played this like a textbook map control game. They didn't chase fights, they owned space. Flags stayed in their control, and every time an OR tried to push out, they were met immediately. No chaos, no collapse, just steady, controlled dominance. Moving on. Europe, Server D68, Oasis, Conquest. Closes with 318 tickets remaining. Very similar story here, but even more methodical. Coalition locked down positioning early and turned Oasis into a one-sided map. No big hero swings, no late pushes, just consistent control across lanes and objectives. Merc stayed active in engagements, but they never had the structure to flip control. This was quiet, but clinical. Last stop, Australia, Server ZB1, Mauritania, Rush. Attack finishes with 91 tickets remaining. This was the most competitive of the four. Defense actually slowed things down here. There were real holds, real resistance, moments where Coalition had to adjust instead of just push forward. But even with that, the structure held. They worked through each sector, adapted where needed, and eventually broke through. Not as clean, but still controlled. Now, let's have a look at some player highlights. Tunnels, Lipo, with 100 kills, 27 deaths, and 26 assists. That isn't just a good game, it means you were everywhere. Every push, every collapse, every cleanup, this player was part of it. 27 deaths tells you he wasn't hiding away, he was in the fight constantly. This is the kind of performance that breaks a defense over time. On the other side, still putting up 50 eliminations under pressure. Iranian General, 38 downs shows how hard that fight was, constantly being forced into engagements. But 16 assists shows he wasn't alone. He was still part of every attempt to hold. This was effort, just not enough support. I'm a hot duck. This is the opposite kind of dominance. Only 2 deaths in a Conquest match like this? That means positioning, awareness, and decision-making were locked in. 28 kills doesn't jump off the page like 100, but the efficiency here is what kept control stable. Now on the OR side, we have Skies, with even cleaner survival. Only 1 death. This is a player picking fights carefully, winning them, and staying alive. Low volume, high efficiency. Europe, Oasis, Raptor. This is control through consistency. 37 kills, low deaths, and steady assists. This is someone locking lanes and holding pressure points. Not flashy, but incredibly effective. Cosmonauti kept up a presence despite the map slipping away. You can see the effort in the numbers, but without map control, those fights don't translate. Now over to Australia. Baller Shot Collar 13. This was a grind, and the stats reflect it. Higher deaths, but still strong output. This is someone pushing into resistance and forcing progress. 8 assists shows team play, not just solo impact. ODP Freestyler 11. Strongest defensive showing of the set. 28 kills, solid survivability, and consistent involvement. This is someone trying to hold the line while everything's collapsing around them. Welcome to the forefront. That wraps up this edition. Until next time, this is Frontline Report.